Best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. After one on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Mariota. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Oh, now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit. It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's Mariota. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw is Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Let's go. Tighten up.
Now Goff on first down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A good pickup there, 22.
We got this.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Let's go.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gone. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now Goff. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First foray into the red zone for Miami. Team. Throwing again is gone. Open net is Galladay, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota, he'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 81 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second and 9, Goff to the right side. It's Kelsey. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing on third. Goff. Caught. Kelsey. Left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now Are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 14 downs. And an alley to run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They go play action here on first down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They go play action. Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards that time. And a Buffalo first. Mariota now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. To throw on second and 6. Mariota. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a third down. Mariota on 3rd and 2. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is gone. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, that's 2 picks in 2 weeks. My boy going in. My boy going in. And Debo.
And he'll give it here to his
Oh,
running back.
Teddy.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. food. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. That catch in his career is number 662, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah, who was a wide receiver at Alabama before he transitioned in the NFL, and we're seeing similar attributes here because the ability to play inside, outside, flex out, he can catch it from any position and turn it into a big play.
Now he's got his eyes on 700. Now it's gone. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To the air again. Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Come on.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Goff throwing again. He'll get this one to Galladay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. On 1st and 10, Goff. This pass complete to Higgins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Oh, he going off today.
For a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
Play of the week.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Mariota here to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And that one results in 35 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that, has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Dropped it.
Dropped
it. Come on, bro.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the
incompletion
stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
My boy banging, bro.
Come on.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was
no respect.
locked up tight. He was trying to
It's a
force it
division
in there on
game.
third
You
down.
gotta go in.
Time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Oh my gosh, Mariota.
Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
That was terrible.
Now on fourth down
He
here,
throw a
that
pick
pass
though.
knocked away and incomplete. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, "Oh wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury."
Some teams are just like that.
Oh,
Some coaches are like, look,
so close.
when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
Oh, I needed that pick, bro.
As a general rule, if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. To throw again on second down. Gone.
Good
Drops it
shit.
incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front
Friend running people already.
really in sync. The front
Got off him.
pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw.
Ooh, let's go, Del Pitt. What's up? We snapping. Division rival. Like I said, no respect. None whatsoever.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Dude, he got like 2 tackles.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
I'm just gonna run that motherfucker. And I'm gonna score. That's the funny part.
And the job becomes twice as
That's the
difficult
fucking funny
now
part.
after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
This man 2-2.
And they give this time to the tailback. He'll take this to the other side of
This man 2-2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That one good for 33 and a first. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, guys. Guys out.
Get a timeout here. They're able to
No
stop
guys
it
in the
with 1
playoffs.
second to go in this game.
That's alright. We got 2-2.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Oh, he's gonna fumble
They're
that.
going to snuff this play out behind the line.
That's
We have
alright.
not
Good
seen
game.
that much today. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed,
Good game,
Charles,
boys. Good
by a
game.
big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Buffalo, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell him we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number. Yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous. Ain't too many can play with us. See where this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be there for your mom. Talk to the beat.
Neyse pardon.
Right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dance. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Mahomes now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Dang.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Fuck you.
23 yards on
I
the
think
tuck
I
and
bad.
run.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That's fun.
First carry for
Look at
Darius
this fucking
Geis.
line, bro.
There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. Now let's take a look here at the Bills' offense.
And everyone always tells me the fullback is leaving the game, and then I say, hold it a second. What about Kyle Juszczyk? 2-time Pro Bowler, maybe the best all-around fullback in the game for his ability to block, catch, and occasionally run the football inside.
Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw Mariota.
Oh, in his hands, bro. In those hands.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a play fake.
Oh, Jayon.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jayon Brown in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, now currently sitting in the coveted number 2 spot. Of course, you want one, you'd love number 1, but if you can't have one, number 2 is pretty good.
I agree with you totally, and here's the other part, too. The really good teams, the really confident teams, they're not as worried about being number 1. 2 is fine because they feel like they can go on the road and win against number 1 if they absolutely have to. The big thing, though, is clinching one of those early buys and able to sit and get a little rest as the playoffs begin.
And the drive begins with a run by Gates. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yep, much better. Let's just run a bit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
God damn, Mariota.
Double team and it's intercepted.
So we're close.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 16 carries, 57 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
On 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They find some open field here. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Mariota now after the fumble.
Dude, come on, Mariota.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had.
Oh my God,
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Oh no, face mask, let's go.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's got... And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And they're able to run it in.
Chris tossing.
In the trenches, they won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They begin the drive with Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quick. For no gain, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Johnson on the counter.
Damn, I thought he
At
was
the
stiff on my
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will.
Why he shake me like that?
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Big D tackle.
Well, you don't usually
got from the Vikings.
nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
Well, young boy.
Times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. The throw taken in by Sims. And he is down at the 48.
He really shut Mahomes down.
It started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Rolling to his right. He may try to run for this.
Give me that.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And his kick is good. He got everything.
That's gonna beat me in field goals.
It's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now
little
those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let's go, baby. My boy Tutu's gonna get this
Mariota
up.
on first down. Oh, it's a
Pick
straight
off.
pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Needed more, but
Now the Bills are going to use the first
wasn't
of their
bad.
timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Mariota sliding out of the pocket.
ooh,
And this will
so
be
shouldn't even done
incomplete.
that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. Buying time to his left. They're going deep.
Damn,
You saw
dude, that
one
was too
coming. It's
far.
intercepted, throwing back across his body.
Damn.
Sua Cravens with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if
Man, they only go to my
today's
side, bro.
NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Another field goal.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down.
Live
And they'll burn the
anytime.
timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 40
Oh, watch that fucking guy around.
The kick by Carlson
1 second.
is good.
Let's go.
And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So a late turnover leads to a
I'm
quick
trying to let
drive,
Tutu
and in
run
turn
it.
that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a
Oh, fuck it.
mistake, but how about the
Let
other
Tutu
side,
run it.
learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
Alright.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
I'll take
What's the flip
that.
side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. A busy final day of the regular
Ugly
season,
game.
so let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Derrick Henry, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it's the visiting Minnesota
my
Vikings that have
gosh.
the lead in that one at halftime.
Vikings good.
Saquon Barkley, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals.
Miami's garbage.
And
They
it was the
won.
visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Jared Goff, a touchdown pass in the victory.
Oh, Bengals finna be in the playoffs.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half?
I'm better stopping the Bengals than all these other teams.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Get kick started for them, and you know it. They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of
most of the time in the first
I should
half,
have done this.
12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
That was almost a risk, too.
Opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Mariota.
Damn.
Yeah, that one got to be knocked away.
Fuck, bro.
And incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines
almost blocked my
they're
punt.
doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the
Can I get on Jayon fucking Brown, bro? Damn.
They'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The first down carry here for Johnson. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Ooh.
7 there on the tuck and
run.
run.
The double move on my ass.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Fuck it. Damn. Dropped in the face, man.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag.
Let's go touchdown.
He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play
yes.
that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup
might be a playoff team too, so.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
He's shredding me. Oh my, why did I do that?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it.
Fuck, I'd rather have a goal line stand.
23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the back.
Let's go, baby.
Get
the fuck out of here.
Around the 6-yard line. Jayon Brown in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.
What's he doing this year, bro?
Second and goal from the 6 this time. To throw, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets to him again.
Bro, we love that goal line. Now we gave him too much room, though.
The pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
It's a field goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
Damn, bro, I knew that motherfucker was there.
Chiefs touchdown. From 15-yard down. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Turn around, bro.
So you've got to go out and create some offense plays here.
Oh my God, what the hell? What's going on, bro?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On second down, Mariota again.
Ooh.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mariota.
Got him.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. They go play action here.
Got him.
First down. He's going to fire one.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo.
Look at that dime from Mariota.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's
Oh, I did not mean to do that slip. Damn, dude. I don't want to waste time out. Fuck it. Damn, I was trying to get the... Damn, that's so stupid. Maybe I should use time out.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Oh my God, how did he even hit his face mask?
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time,
just resigned you, bro. I'm finna trade. Yeah, I'm gonna get traded, bro.
First and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now here's Mahomes.
Could not break back fast enough. He shut him in.
Second and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Partner, remember that old film with Peyton
Manning? Maybe guys, bro, it's gonna get hurt too much, bro.
I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well. They don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded at the goal line.
Ooh.
And he'll get across
Bomb
the
buster.
20 before he's brought down.
Damn, all right.
The 23-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the
We
regular
in the playoffs still, but we're not losing
the
this game.
regular season is gone. Could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their
Oh
team,
my God, we've been doing a little better.
3 weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like.
Man, throw that shit away, bro.
He goes down. Samson Abukum able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think you gone.
They go play action. Mariota.
Overthrew it.
And a throw there
He was
gonna be
open.
incomplete. It
I
was
need to go
Minka
for it.
Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
I think that's a big time play there.
Damn, I
because
can't
the
throw
slant
near
route
Minka.
is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
What the
And he's going to be
bruh.
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God, that was even close to him.
Face mask. Defense.
Bro, how do you fucking miss
They're
that
down here
bad?
the 4th and that personal foul penalty.
Bruh. Mariota. Mariota, bro. Bro. Not even close, bruh. This man didn't even throw his way.
No, in these types of situations,
Oh my
that's extra
God,
intensity.
bruh.
From where we sit, it's
Fuck
actually
it.
frustration. Not a good play.
10-6, playoff.
Even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. And this
Let's go.
has been a familiar sight all
Let's
afternoon
go, baby.
as they
First round
stop
coming
him
soon.
behind the line.
First round coming
So now they have to
soon.
contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mahomes now to throw. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Another nice pickup in the air. I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they can
Damn, bro.
He gets it to Sims, complete. And he will have the
Bro, this
first
man
down
got like
before he's brought
15
down at the
complete
3.
passes in a row.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
See if not using that timeout is worth it. I don't think it was. Should use that bitch.
They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Damn, they slick wanted to do that.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're
No,
backed
I
up
should have
5 for
fucking
1st and
turned
goal.
that shit down. Fuck it.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got him. Let's go.
And
6,
intercepted. Maybe the
6,
turning point they need.
6.
Picked off inside the 5. Weaving through traffic. And
Oh, fuck. I should have went back and left.
get him all the way down to the 35.
Damn.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
All right, we back in it.
Chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception,
Mariota.
your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
Oh, he has no clutch.
And gave great chase and got it done.
Oh,
Still a
God.
great return,
Bruh,
very
what
good
the
field position. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
He's making all those screens, bro.
Try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past
God,
the 30
bro,
to
he was,
25-yard
that
line.
almost was a big
11
two.
yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see
About
what
to
they
test
come
this
up with
fucking corner.
offensively after having time to talk it over.
I'm about to test this corner, bro.
Mariota.
P.I.
It's
Let's
gonna
go.
wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Defense.
Let's check in with our referee.
Put me on the
So
1.
pass incomplete in the end zone,
Put
but
me on the
contact
1.
and
Why
pass
are there these
interference.
guys? How does he
Now,
keep
where does the
coming
ball
in?
get placed?
At the 1
Fuck
yard
it.
line.
1 yard line. They gave up
Teddy.
an excellent real
Ready for the boy. In there. What? Bruh.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play. And
Man went all the way in the end zone. Stupid.
His third touchdown now on the year. As his guys are back.
Damn, we need this defense, baby.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's
Line on the
when you put your
defense, no
leapers and
onside.
your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
They're about to get first down right here.
Quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel.
Oh my God, bro.
You're exactly right.
What the
They've got to get a
fuck?
first down.
I'm about to
Make them
lose.
use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
7 yards on the
Just
pickup
run
there,
it.
and it'll leave them with a second and
I'm about to
3.
get this shit.
But they pick
Fucking
in
damn,
this
he got
situation,
something.
should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the
Come on,
clock
come
wind
on.
down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
This game right here.
As the clock will stop
game.
with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Shoot. Let me get on Brown, bro.
On third down, Johnson.
Damn, bro.
Alley to run. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
What the
That'll go
fuck,
as a gain
bro?
of 10 and a Kansas City first down. His longest run of the game right there, and a pretty good time for it. A huge third
Fumble,
down
come on.
conversion late.
Love the
Flip this
mindset.
bitch, Jay on.
Love the way he flipped the switch late in the game, needed a big run, and helped produce it with great leverage from the offensive line. Which also
Well, that's not it.
Past the 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get
Fuck
to the
that
opposite sideline.
shit. Damn, Chiefs did me in. That's all happened in the second half, too.
Successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You gotta leave here and you gotta make a good throw, Mariota. You gotta make a good throw.
To start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Oh, we running and play, bro.
Because
There you go. There you go.
he's not going to erase what's happening during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
See why you couldn't make them fucking throws
Charles,
earlier,
we
bro.
saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them.
Damn, I needed that tutty from Jayon.
But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence.
Oh, that shit would have
Many points,
boosted me.
even if you
I
win
might
the
have get
game,
the
that can
MVP.
So for Kansas City, the win means they'll finish in double
Mariota
digits
3
at 10
picks,
and
bro. He was
6.
so
And
good.
that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Bills, this was
way
basically
to
just an
finish, baby.
exhibition game for
2
them, as
sacks,
they'd
2
already
lines.
clinched home field advantage. But more importantly, they'll
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go real quick. Damn. Oh, they're all garbage. There's no like fifth round linebackers. They're all trash too. What the fuck? Left outside maybe. Mariota into 15, 11. Start out better than that. What a season, bro. What a season. 22 and a half sacks. Oh, we looking at NFL records for that shit. Your boy up here? Yup, 13. 13. Season to remember. Season to remember. Bro, I got 22.5. I sleep was finna beat the record. Alright, let's go pull up.